After dropping their last game to Miami of Ohio by a final score of 31-14 2 weeks ago, our Morris had a chance to rest and recover this past week during their bye week and are set to take on East Tennessee State at noon on Saturday at Joe Walton Stadium. Now the big question mark heading into this game is the status of quarterback Anthony Chicken. Clark spoke on the decision this week on who will be under center for the Colonials.
Well, Chicken's not going to be back this week, so Jake's going to start this week. Chicken, his shoulders is still bothering him a little bit, so he's going to sit out this week. We're going to try to get him back next week for Del State, but right now we got Jake.
A number of other players for the Colonials were also banged up in the loss to Miami of Ohio, but Clark also stated that they should be good to go for other than DeAndre Hicks, who sat out the last game, also nursing an injury, but that will be a game time decision on Saturday. Another big concern coming into this game is the running game. At this point, the running game has struggled at this stage in the season, not really getting much done on the ground. Clark also spoke on how the run game needs to improve and what they are doing to improve during practice this week.
I think the big thing is our O-line's improving. I think that's what kind of started us with a slow game. We moved some guys around on the O-line a little bit, so I think that's going to help us a lot. So that's going to help us improve our running game.
But as for their opponent in East Tennessee State, they dropped their last two games to Southern Conference opponents, including their last game to Furman last weekend. But they come into this game looking to get their first Division I win of the season as they take on Robert Morris. Clark spoke on the preparation for East Tennessee State this week and what they bring to the table as an offense.
Offensively, the quarterback's extremely well. Very good coach quarterback, and then running back's an outstanding player. So running games become kind of tough against us on defense, even though we maybe stop people in the red zone. So we got to try we can contain that quarterback and do a great job with him and make sure we can get that defense on their toes.
With the Colonials rested and recovered heading into this week against East Tennessee State, it'll be interesting to see what Jake Simmons can do in his first start under center. But we will have to find out on Saturday at noon. Reporting for Colonial Sports Center, I'm Ethan Morrison.